Team 2, we got ourselves Gehenna. We got ourselves Gusha. Gehenna and Gusha, huh? Are these your friends? Gusha. You look kind of cool, actually. Well, somebody bought that mug. He looks like a wild man. The spear and everything. It's just the earthy tree brown colors of his armor. I really like that look for some reason. We got ourselves Jesus on that team. We got Leatherface and Unlucky then getting hit with a succubus seduction by Kreisbad. Kreisbad, are we not playing Destro, my guy? It looks like Kreisbad is literally just playing Affliction this whole duel. So we got on that team also got ourselves Fistiles as a monk. We got ourselves Kajix with Palmas as a BM hunter and Tagsy as another Affliction warlock, dude. Playing out of them Affliction warlocks. I see. Unlucky then taking a bit of that dot damage though. Look at this man, he's literally sitting at half health. Is gonna go for the Shadow Melt. The dots are still on him. Is gonna bust him out of stealth. And is gonna do some damage to him. He's just, I think, trying to delay the damage as best as he can with Sergey Korotkov becoming a member for 6 months in a row. Can we get a hashtag Sergey in chat? Boys, thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you, my dude. Get a shout out to Kreisbad as Unlucky then going for some damage with a blind to follow. No succubus seduction. Looks like Land decided before he can get a big old reset with it. But until then, he's waiting it out. Sap onto the Warlock. That is going to be succubus. Trying to seduce again. Did the rogue kick it? The rogue does not kick it just yet. But he's trying to keep some damage on the succubus whenever he can. Getting the shot onto Kreisbad with a clucker shot is trying to remove any kind of CC from the succubus. Kreisbad is going to go for the big gateway. That is flagellation on him. Trying to go for drain life. Going to be an interrupt. Kreisbad, does he have any stops at all? Trying to go soul run. Get himself a little bit extra to work with. I think Warlock Hellstone. Drain life versus Rogue. Does not going to be enough. The cheap shot yet again. Drain life some more. Trying to stay alive as best as possible. UA get it set up onto the Rogue with more drain life as the Rogue goes into a smoke bomb. It looks like the Rogue is out of options. With shot if you're around the corner, UA is still set up. Big drains. I think Unlucky is just done for. I think the dots have set in. Interrupt onto Kreisbad. Unless he has a way to just get him a reset. I think it's just... No! The Affliction Warlock returns! Kreisbad is bringing it back into the game, boys! Oh my god! Let's go, dude! With Jesus gonna be up next. Last time Kreisbad and Jesus had a fateful encounter in the arena. It was really close. It was close with both of them. Really close. Kreisbad. Try to see if he can get the hell out of Dodge. There's a full army of the undead coming for him. Oh, no. It's Arthas himself. And I'm the Strathome. He's gonna go call me. Call with a U, not call with a A. Call. Like calling. Hey, what up, man? Although, if Arthas called me, you know what I mean? I mean, who wouldn't take the phone call? Big drain life. It looks like it's going to be a pet sacrifice with the heal for Jesus. Kreisbad just taking whatever pets are left from Jesus, trying to drain life off of them. That slime has plenty of life left in it. It looks like Kreisbad was able to recover quite a lot of health. Is Kreisbad playing that drain life Lego? Like, what is he running? I actually am wondering. Is he playing the drain life Lego? Because he looks like he heals for quite a lot. What is that, healing? It is quite a lot of healing, isn't it, boys? Undead Jesus? Basically, dude. Undead Jesus. That's how he is healing. Jesus is trying to see if he can survive. That is something about Jesus. He is very much all about survivability. He prioritizes survivability as best he can in anything he does. Mostly whenever he plays Death Knight, but his survivability is impeccable. Kreisbad just trying to get some dots on the main pet. It looks like he's gonna have to run away. Jesus got someone ready, otherwise he won't be charging in. The pet charges in to interrupt Kreisbad as Jesus got AMS available. Full damage rolling, trying to get himself the most pressure running onto Kreisbad. Kreisbad might just go for a big port out of the way. Big Dark Pact is up in order to give him a little bit extra shield to work with. Try to see if we can just walk away from Jesus. AMS is still up for a few seconds. Jesus knows he's going to be eating CC as soon as it's over, though. So he's trying to stay in there for as long as possible. How does that AMS lasting that long? Is he running the Legendary for AMS? He has to be running AMS Legendary or something. He has to be. There's no way. There's absolutely, positively no way. It looks like Kreisbad was able to sneak in a couple sneaky dots onto Jesus. Couple corruptions, couple agonies. Going to be an interrupt for Jesus. Missed it completely. UA is up on the Death Knight. It looks like the DK is going to be rotting down from the inside out, with Soul Rod amplifying the damage even more. Sitting inside of the anti-magic zone, trying to go for a little bit aggressive play versus Kreisbad, but it's going to be a full burst available. Jesus is walking away with a grippy hand as Mortal runs in the other direction. He's going to be able to break out of stunts or out of fears with Ledgeborn, but Kreisbad just rots him down with the dots. And Gusha with a convoke the spirits. Convoke the evoke. Going to be dots up for Cries, but while he still has a haze buff, so he's going to be able to use some of that haze buff in order to at least put some pressure onto Gusha. The Feral Druid. He's trying to go for a Summon Fel Hunter, so Gusha, if any kind of hots he has, at least the Fel Hunter will be able to rip those hots off, and I think heal off of them, or maybe gain some sort of a damage buff every time he rips off hots. Another pet does something with buffs. It removes them, but then gains something out of it. Like he feeds on them and then does something. I don't know what it is though. Gusha popping off cooldowns with Berserk. Gonna get that Skull Bash on the Fear. Cries bad. Feeling the pressure. Hitting that Dark Pack button. Oh. Looks like a little bit of lag. Maybe it's on my end. I'm not really sure. Maybe we come back. Lag happened. And we're back for a second. Everybody kind of froze in place. It looks like they're still kind of frozen. We're back into an interrupt. Gusha looks like he's in to see. Cries bad still holding onto the Dark Pack. That was a little weird lag over in EU. Maybe it's still on my end. Maybe it didn't lag for you guys at all. Maybe just because I'm an A. Weird. Maybe it's my server. Weird. But Gusha is going to land a Cyclone onto Cries bad. Stun around the corner by the Warlock. Gusha trinkets out of the stun. Warlock going for a big old port out of the way. Getting those dots loaded up onto Gusha. Malefic Rapture try to get set up. Does Gusha have another convoke? Interrupted immediately. That Fel Hunter is a mile away. Just watching what's happening. Just watching the duel. He's not willing to head over to fight Gusha. He doesn't want to give Gusha any opportunity to get dots on him. Shackles is up. Gusha is going to get hit with a Fear. Cries bad, feeling the pressure right now, trying to get the dots on the Gusha. At least he has a Dark Pack in case things go really dire. And Gusha is going to try to go for a bit of a self-heals behind the pillar. Mortal Coil getting inside, and Cries bad pushes in. Big drain life, and that's a lot of health recovery. Trying to get a Soul Rod onto Gusha. And that's going to be a full burst up for Cries bad. Gusha, the Feral Druid, could be in big trouble. Fear, and actually Gusha is in trouble so bad. Oh! Just melted down with Leatherface charging right in versus this Warlock, this menace of Team 1. That's going to be Demon spawning in for Leatherface. He's playing that Necrolord. Havoc Demon Hunter, quick stun onto Cries bad. Got to be the Dark Pack and a big mobility out of Cries bad. You would have thought that he was the Demon Hunter rather than the real Demon Hunter fighting him. Leatherface is going to have to turn around and kill that pet at some point or another. Picking up that soul, that's going to give you quite a bit of healing, as well as damage increase. As he charges in towards Cries bad, Mortal again send. The Malefic Ruptures up and running. Cries bad got all the dots rolling into Leatherface, looking for a bit of reset. So the Shadow Fury, and Leatherface hitting Cries bad with a stun. Big eye beam, and that's going to be extra demons joining him for the fight. He can save that demon for later for a afternoon snack, as well as the damage increase. Cries bad trying to get a UA. Looks like he's going to go for a Fear. Interrupt almost was up for Leatherface, but now it's finally up. Drain life off of the pet. He actually is just keeping Leatherface kind of out, way in the distance. Not trying to keep him breaking a Fear or anything. Going to be that pet removed out of the game. Massacred for Leatherface. With a big charge to Cries bad. Doing some damage. Dark Pact is up. That shield. Cries bad feeling the heat from Leatherface. That's a Metamorphosis demon without pressing the Metamorphosis necessarily, just with the demonic talent of I-Beam. Quick Mortal Coil with a Fear onto Leatherface. Cries bad trying to recover whatever healing he can. Might to burn a wall here. That is going to be an interrupt on Shadow. Trying to Shadow Fury down the Demon Hunter with Malefic Rapture. Does he have enough damage? Leatherface getting with a stun. Fear right after. Leatherface does press Blur. Blur does not last long at all. The Drain life is up. Quick I-Beam. That's going to activate the Demon form. Does Cries bad have mobility? He does. At least he can get away from Leatherface. He could just let the rods do a thing. That's going to be a Flesh Cap. Has an interrupt. Looks like he actually uses the interrupt. He had these Pet Sacrifice. You're telling me Cries bad had Pet Sacrifice under his sleeve this whole time? You're telling me he had the Pet Sacrifice under his sleeve this whole time? He just kept the pet away just to give himself. What? That was burst. I mean, I know the Leatherface didn't have a lot of health, but that was a really quick drain. That was the quickest drain of my life. Mortal Coil into Gehenna. Cries bad's main challenger, main foe, this Feral Druid. As he got that Shackle addiction, I think Cries bad knows it's over. He knows it's over. He did what he could. Palmas is going to be up next. Man, that was so good as Affliction Warlock 1v4, dominating the arena, boys. Absolutely dominating. Cries bad showing us that he's making a return this week. And he tried to make Affliction Warlock work again and again, and he did it this time. He did it while up for Gehenna as Palmas, trying to turn him into one of his other pets, trying to go for the pet, what is it, pet command? Trying to convince Gehenna to submit and just become a hunter's pet. You are a feral druid. That's literally what you are. You're a hunter's pet. You're running wild out here in the open. Palmas, though, with the big defensives, has a freezing trap on the Gehenna and used to send the pets onto Gehenna just to keep the pressure rolling. The insane sustained pressure that Beastmaster hunters have versus anybody is kind of nuts. Trying to go for Scary Beast, so Gehenna does hit him. That's going to be Gehenna not sitting that for long. Big knockback onto the feral as Palmas creates some distance between the two and Gehenna. I don't even know what killed you just now. Was it just the pets? Twice did I watch people just blow up. Kind of crazy. That was awesome. That was actually really, really awesome. Affliction Warlocks are back, baby. Sort of, kind of. They definitely need above, dude. All three specs of Warlock in a sense. Man, that was really good. You people didn't get to play? Yo, mate, we could probably get you guys in here, yeah? We could probably get you guys in.